Going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick, and in today's video we will be going over the second half of part 9 of the Master Key System by Charles F. Hannell. And as always, guys, in these videos we will be going over questions and answers. So what questions will we be going over today? 1. How may we know the truth? 2. What is the nature of truth? 3. What is the secret of the solution to every problem? 4. What is the advantage of spiritual methods? And 5. What are the necessary requirements? Alright, guys, so without further ado, we'll go ahead and get straight into it, and at the end of the video I'll be going over these answers. So, second half of part 9, let's get into it. He who has learned to bring the great spiritual truths into touch with the so-called lesser things of life has discovered the secret of the solution of his problem. One is always quickened, made more thoughtful by his nearness of approach to great ideas, great events, great natural objects, and great men. Lincoln is said to have begotten in all who came near him the feeling awakened when one approaches a mountain, and this sense asserts itself most keenly when one comes to realize that he has laid hold upon things that are eternal, the power of truth. It is sometimes an inspiration to hear from someone who has actually put these principles to the test, someone who has demonstrated them in their own life. A letter from Frederick Andrews offers the following insight. I was about 13 years old when Dr. T.W. Marcy, since passed over, said to my mother, "There is no possible chance, Mrs. Andrews. I lost my little boy the same way after doing everything for him that it was possible to do. I have made a special study of these cases, and I know there is no possible chance for him to get well." She turned to him and said, "Doctor, what would you do if he were your boy?" And he answered, "I would fight as long as there is a breath of life to fight for." That was the beginning of a long, drawn-out battle, with many ups and downs, the doctors all agreeing that there was no chance for a cure, though they encouraged and cheered us the best they could. But at last the victory came, and I have grown from a little crooked, twisted cripple, going about on my hands and knees, to a strong, straight, well-formed man. Now I know you want the formula, and I will give it to you as briefly and quickly as I can. I built up an affirmation for myself, taking the qualities I most needed, and affirming for myself over and over again, I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. I kept up this affirmation always the same, never varying, till I could wake up in the night and find myself repeating, I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. It was the last thing on my lips at night and the first thing in the morning. Not only did I affirm it for myself, but for others that I knew needed it. I want to emphasize this point. Whatsoever you desire for yourself, affirm it for others, and it will help you both. We reap what we sow. If we send out thoughts of love and health, they return to us like bread cast upon the waters. But if we send out thoughts of fear, worry, jealousy, anger, hate, etc., we will reap the results in our own lives. It used to be said that man is completely built over every 7 years, but some scientists now declare that we build ourselves over entirely every 11 months. So we are really only 11 months old. If we build the defects back into our bodies year after year, we have no one to blame but ourselves. Man is the sum total of his own thoughts. So the question is, how are we going to entertain only the good thoughts and reject the evil ones? At first, we can't keep the evil thoughts from coming, but we can keep from entertaining them. The only way to do this is to forget them, which means get something for them. This is where the ready-made affirmation comes into play. When a thought of anger, jealousy, fear, or worry creeps in, just start your affirmation going. The way to fight darkness is with light. The way to fight cold is with heat. The way to overcome evil is with good. For myself, I never could find any help in denials. Affirm the good, and the bad will vanish. Frederick Elias Andrews. If there is anything you require, it will be well for you to make use of this affirmation. It cannot be improved upon. Use it just as it is. Take it into the silence with you until it sinks into your subconscious, so that you can use it anywhere in your car, in the office, at home. This is the advantage of spiritual methods. They are always available. Spirit is omnipresent, ever ready. All that is required is a proper recognition of its omnipotence and a willingness or desire to become the recipient of its beneficent effects. If our predominant mental attitude is one of power, courage, kindliness, and sympathy, we shall find that our environment will reject conditions in correspondence with these thoughts. If it is weak, critical, envious, and destructive, we shall find our environment reflecting conditions corresponding to these thoughts. Thoughts are causes and conditions are effects. Herein is the explanation of the origin of both good and evil. Thought is creative and will automatically correlate with its object. This is a cosmological law, a universal law, the law of attraction, the law of cause and effect. The recognition and application of this law will determine both beginning and end. It is a law by which in all ages and in all times the people were led to believe in the power of prayer. As thy faith is, so be it unto thee. It's simply another, shorter, and a better way of stating it. This week, visualize a plant. Take a flower, the one you most admire, bring it from the unseen into the seen. Plant the tiny seed, water it, care for it, place it where it will get the direct rays of the morning sun. See the seed burst. It is now a living thing, something which is alive and beginning to search for the means of subsistence. See the roots penetrating the earth. Watch them shoot out in all directions, and remember that they are all living cells dividing and subdividing, and that they will soon number millions, that each cell is intelligent, that it knows what it wants, and knows how to get it. See the stem shoot forward and upward. Watch it burst through the surface of the earth. See it divide and form branches. See how perfect and symmetrical each branch is formed. See the leaves begin to form, and then the tiny stems, each one holding aloft a bud. And as you watch, you see the bud begin to unfold, and your favorite flower comes to view. And now, if you will concentrate intently, you will become conscious of a fragrance. It is the fragrance of the flower as the breeze gently sways, the beautiful creation which you have visualized. When you are enabled to make your vision clear and complete, you will be enabled to enter into the spirit of a thing. It will become very real to you. You will be learning to concentrate, and the process is the same, whether you are concentrating on health, a favorite flower, an ideal, a complicated business proposition, or any other problem of life. Every success has been accomplished by persistent concentration upon the object in view. All right, guys, so that is the end of the second half of part 9. So let's go ahead and get right into the answers. So, number 1, how may we know the truth? By a realization of the fact that truth is the vital principle of the universe and is therefore omnipresent. Truth is everywhere. Omnipresent means everywhere, everything, at all times. What is the nature of truth? It is spiritual. What is the secret of the solution to every problem? To apply spiritual truth. What is the advantage of spiritual methods? They are always available. And last but not least, what are the necessary requirements? A recognition of the omnipotence of spiritual power and a desire to become the recipient of its beneficent effects. So omnipotence of spiritual power means spiritual power is everywhere, everything, at all times. So everywhere, period. So it's just on you to have the desire to become the recipient of the beneficent effects of the omnipotence that is within you, without you, everywhere you see. So that is the end of the video, guys, and I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please tap the subscribe button, hit the like button, help us with our current goal of 1,000 subscribers on the channel. And if you have any questions about anything we went over in this video or any other video on my channel, you can always email me at info@tycoontalk.xyz or leave a comment in the comment section below. You can also leave a comment in the comment section below on any topics you'd like me to go over or go more in depth about. And all of my links to all my socials, online store, and everything in between are in the description box below as well. And if you like this video, go ahead and check out the other videos on my channel where I talk about how to make money with cryptocurrency, how to fix your credit, the financial markets, and a whole bunch of other cool information you can't necessarily Google and find with ease. I have it all laid out for you, perfectly organized in 3 different playlists. So go ahead, head over to the channel and check those out. And as always, my friends, I want to thank you once again and send infinite abundance to you now and forever. And I will see you again tomorrow. Peace.